So this week, I'm gonna try things a little bit different because I've noticed that my body holds water really, really well. And as soon as I even get a little bit of sodium or water, bang, I hold it quite badly. So I'm going to try something a little bit different this this peak week. I'm also going to bring my carbs a lot lower this week, only just for a few days, just to see what it does. This comp coming up for ICN is a massive, massive show. There are so many competitors that will be in this show. And after getting a bit of recommendations from people, which I really appreciate, thank you very much for your honesty, I'm going to have to come in leaner for this show. So look, I've got 5-6 days, that's all between the shows, so you know, I can only do what I can do. Either way, I'm happy with how I look. Let me tell you, I've actually just seen on Facebook they posted numbers for these for the lineups, and it is crazy. So all I'm going to be doing for this show is just hand on my heart, making sure that I'm happy with the package that I've brought. I've done everything that I can, make sure I get some good photos, have an awesome time. I'm going to meet obviously a lot of people at this show because there's so many competitors. But I'm just going to go out there and do my best. I'm not expecting anything at all. I'm not expecting placings. I'm not expecting to win. I'm not expecting anything. So whatever will be, will be. I'm just thrilled that I get the opportunity to compete. So in my lineups, I'm in Bikini 30 plus. There's 13 of us in that lineup so far. Bikini Mama, because I've had a child, I can go into that division. There's 11 of us. Then I will be in Bikini Novice because I haven't done ICN. There's 40 girls in Novice. Massive. So they're obviously going to have to split them into classes. And then I'm in Bikini Open and there's another 42 girls. So I would say that we're going to be herded on stage like cattle, get your quick pose and you're off. So you don't have very much time to make a very good impression for this show. But yeah, but look, I'm only a year or two away from Bikini 40 plus. And there's 6 of those girls in that lineup as well. So it's Thursday morning, I compete in 2 days. So my cardio has now finished, no more cardio from here. I might just do, like tomorrow morning, I might just do 20 minutes on the treadmill, just a really light stroll, just to let the blood circulate through my body. And I'm also gonna do some stretching because I found that when I was on stage last week, my hip flexors were so tight, and my first time on stage, I could not hit my poses because my hips were so tight. So I'm gonna make sure I stretch today and also tomorrow before the show. Sorry, I'm gonna stretch tomorrow and then on Saturday before the show. That makes sense. My carbs have been lower this week, a lot lower. Purely because I need to come in leaner for ICN. I don't know if I'm going to. I've done everything I possibly can. It doesn't mean doing hours in the gym of cardio and things like that. It just purely comes down to nutrition and my diet. So I've done what I can. I'm going to be knocking off about 5-6 litres of water today, and then as of tomorrow, water. I'm going to start cutting the water around about lunchtime and tapering that out. I'm going to cut it out a little bit earlier than what I did for the last show, because the last show I wasn't feeling dehydrated at all when I went on stage. So I'm going to cut it out a little bit earlier to see if I can get rid of that excess water that I carry and I hold. What else is there? There's not really much else that I've had to do to put into this peak week, purely because I did it all last week for NABA. So all I'm really wanting to do for this week is fix anything that I did wrong last week. So that's the joy of doing back-to-back comps, is anything you did wrong, you can redo. So it's kind of like a get out of jail card kind of thing. So I had my hair done in like the 4 braids and the bun last week, which looked really, really good. It looked amazing, but on stage I looked terrible. I look like a Christmas tree, so I'm not doing that again. Different hairstyle this show. My makeup was really dark on my last show, so I've spoke to my to Tracy K, and we're going to make sure that's a bit lighter for this show. I'm going to get rid of the red lipstick because apparently my husband said that was just ridiculously bright, so we're going to go with a like with a bit of a darker tone. What else was there? As I said, I'm going to make sure I do stretch before so I can get into these poses straight up, rather than realizing on stage that I can't get into them. Teeth whitening, I said I wasn't going to be doing, but I am. I'm still doing it, purely because in that, like, that stick of peroxide or whatever it is, there's still about another 3 or 4 sessions in it, and otherwise it's just going to go to waste, so I'm going to use it. So I did that last night, so it was Wednesday night, so I'll do Thursday and Friday, and then it should all be done, and then I can bin that. I don't have to go for any more waxing or anything like that because that's all done. I just need to do like the shave of the legs and shave anything that needs to be shaved before the show that has grown back. And on Friday, so tomorrow, I'm only going to be working half a day tomorrow, purely because I need to come home and wash my hair, because I've got my base coat tan tomorrow at 5:15. So I want to be able to pick my daughter up from school, well, sorry, from camp. She gets back tomorrow, yay! So I'll pick her up and then we'll go out for the base coat tan. So I already need to have my hair washed and shaved, legs, etc. So I'm gonna make sure that I finish up a little bit earlier tomorrow so I can get that done, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, look, I don't have any huge expectations for this show, purely because it is so huge. The only expectation that I do have is that I want amazing photos from this. I just love amazing photos. So that's on my #1 bucket list. And also I want to get some photos with my friends and family that come and support me all the time. Yeah, on my last show I didn't do that. We had plenty of friggin' time to do it as well, so I don't know why. This show is going to be a bit more rushed, but we're going to try and fit it in this time. So that's pretty much all that there is to report for this peak week. As I said, everything's already been done. This is just adjusting my nutrition this week and making sure I don't come in holding any water. But other than that, yeah, 2 days out, ready to go. And my last weight session will be this afternoon, so it's all just going to be like a light body pump all over, nothing major. And yeah, it's just going to be weird tomorrow, Friday, not training. I haven't not trained in forever. So yeah, so going out to get my pre-tan. It's Friday. It's nearly 5 o'clock. So as you can see, I've still got a little bit of the tan on from last week, but I'll show you after the tan so you can see exactly what it looks like. So let's go. So here's what's left of my tan from last week, or last show. You can, like, look at that. It's so disgusting, so skanky looking. Look at that. Foul. Look at the inside of my foot. Ugh! It's hideous. So we're going to go cover this back up again. Tracy K, tanning specialist, that's her number. We're going in. This is where we're at. G'day, how you doing? Yeah. Okay, thanks, Ta. Oh my. She doesn't know how to do learning. Yeah. Do not get my bum. I won't. I don't need any other bit. Turn to the side for me. Get a vagina. Don't you dare. Morning guys, it's ICN's show day today. It's just after 7 this morning. I've had a sleep in, which is awesome. It's really foggy today. It's very eerie outside at the moment, but who cares really? Anyway, so I've woken up. I feel a lot leaner than I did for my last comp. So once I wash my tan off, I'm just going to have some breakfast. So I'm having my very first meal of the day before I relax and head off later on. So this is my very first meal. It's just steak and asparagus. Not a fan of red meat and I hate asparagus, so it's an awesome start to the day. So hair and makeup and tan is now all done, so you have a look. And my teeth are not so white and I've gone for the straight hair look, so just need to add jewelry on, get into my bikini, but I'll do that once I'm down at the venue. So thank you very much to Tracy and her team. You guys do an amazing job every time. So if anyone is after tanning, hair, makeup, anything like that, not just for comp prep, but you can catch Tracy, so you can follow her on Instagram and Facebook. On my way out now to Kingsway. Kingsway Sporting Centre is where this event is being held. It's 2 o'clock now. My lineup is in the second show, which is at 3:40. 3:40 I'm on stage, so about an hour and a half. So once I get to the venue, I'll go in, register, I'll get my number, make sure I get that all pinned onto my bikini, and then I will head backstage, find myself a spot, put my feet up, try and chill out a little bit and get my mindset right to go on stage. Joe Beecroft.
Do you remember your number by any chance?
55.
You know what? I'll check. Yeah, you are 55.
Oh, there you go. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ta. Lucky number 55.
good, yeah, it looks good. Asshole.
Come on, audience, shout your number.
55!
Quarter turn to the right.
Go, go, go!
And facing the front, thank you.
Go, Joe!
Have you all walked to the back of the stage, please?
Work it, Joe, work it! Go, 55! Woo!
Can I have you walk forward, please? To the front line.
55! Go, 55!
Quarter turn to the right, please. You were making this.
Go, Joe!
Come on, audience, you've got your number.
Big crop!
And you have your number again.
55!
Quarter turn to the right.
Go, 55!
Please.
And we'll start with number 55, Joe.
Woo! Go, Joe!
Number 18, Nicole Brentley. Number 116, Yanelma Sakaira. Number 117, Bianca Harding. And number 201, Sylvia Dukarova. Right, and if we can get the medals. Sylvia Dukarova. In fourth place, we have number 116, Yanelma Sakaira. Third place goes to number 117, Bianca Harding. Good job, Bianca. And that leaves Nicole and Joe. What do you think?
Joe! Go, Joe! Go, Joe!
Second place goes to number 55, Joe Beecroft.
Woo! Go, Joe!
Is number 18, Nicole Brentley. Congratulations, Nicole. And if Nicole's trainer is here, if you want to make your way to the side of the stage. All right, ladies, looking straight ahead. All right, great job, ladies. So I'm going to call the top 5. If you can just step back to the back of the stage on either side of the podium so you're not blocking that. Starting with number 117, Bianca Harding. Number 212, Kelly Germain. Number 55, Joe B. Number 99, Alicia Burke. And number 190, Louise Cook. There we go. So if we can have a big round of applause for the rest of our competitors. Great job, ladies. Starting with 5th place, going to competitor 117, Bianca Harding. Great job, Bianca. In 4th place, we have number 99, Alicia Burke. In 3rd place, we have number 190, Louise Cook. So that leaves Kelly and Joe. Who's it going to be?
Joe! Woo! 55!
Goes to competitor 55, Joe Beecroft.
Yay, Joe! Woo!
Number 212, Kelly Germain. Congratulations, Kelly. And if Kelly's trainer is here, let's have you to the side of the stage. All right, ladies, looking straight ahead.
Go, Joe! Woo!
Okay, ladies.
Big crop!
Stage. All walk to the back of the stage, please.
Work it, Joe! Yeah, her bum's the best. It's the best.
Who's your favourite number, guys?
55! 55!
Can I have you all walk forward, please?
55! Woo!
Come on,
more one. Give us one. Give us one.
And in fourth place, we have number 178, Alicia Mary. First place goes to number 55, Joe Beecroft.
Go, Joe! 55! Woo!
Roberta, what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Second place goes to 122, Tracy Naylor. And the winner is number 41, Roberta Wesley. Congratulations, Roberta. And Roberta's trainer is here. You make your way to the stage right away, please. All right, ladies, looking straight ahead, please.
Go, Joe! Woo! Fist bump. Go, Joe! Go 55! 55 all day! Woo! Let's shout that. Go, Joe! Woo! Work it, Joe! Work it! Go, Beecroft! What's going on there?
I'm clearly running out.
You don't have an ulcer. Go, Joe!
Hey audience, let's give it up for this lovely lady.
Woo! Go 55!
Great job, ladies. Let me have the following 5 competitors at the back of the stage again on either side of the podium. Starting with number 122, Tracy Noon. Number 12, Melissa Doggett. Number 55, Joe Beecroft.
Go, Joe!
41, Roberta Westland. And number 85, Chelsea Gower.
These are the young ones.
All right, let's hear a big round of applause for the rest of the competitors. Great job, ladies.
And I'm not trying to be a psycho.
Sorry, while we're waiting, Joe is nearly fucking 40 years old and she's up there with the 19 and 20-year-olds. Fucking sucker.
I'm not a psycho. Fucking inspiration.
Let's start with fifth place going to number 55, Joe Beecroft.
Go, Joe!
In fourth place, we have number 85, Chelsea Gower. Third place goes to number 122, Tracy Noon. And second place goes to number 12, Melissa Doggett. That means your winner is number 41, Roberta Westland. Congratulations, Roberta.
Roberta doesn't see them. Go 55! Work, Joe!
All right, ladies, if you open the right trophy down on the floor then, have it all the same in the picture.
Go, Joe!
Got it? All right, Roberta.
So we are back at home now and we have bourbon and pizza. And this is what's happening here. This is a PG channel, Nikki. And we've got bourbon. pizza. That's me. That's all I've had. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these pigs. Look at them. They're all. They're all. It's just so terrible. I'll just keep on keeping on with that. This is my main one that I've been after. Oh, look at the skanky hand. I'm gonna go for a shower. Part two wash off. Oh, there's someone doing a poo-poo. Oh, this is dark, isn't it?
I'm in there.
No, you're not.
Smash your
You don't need to smash anything, just be quiet. These are the beautiful flowers I got this morning. My husband brings me flowers on a Sunday, but these ones are extra special because these have come off the back of ICN WA state titles. What a beautiful man.